Um, I've, with a damaging tornado on the ground, I decided to go live. So I'm probably going to be live for a while. Um, Give me a couple seconds and I will. I got to get some things straightened out and just. I'll be right back. Gotta get some lighting in here. So apparently the notebook's gonna have to take a seat because this is serious stuff. There is currently a tornado down. They have extended the tornado warning. It is still on the ground. And this is going to be, wow. Yeah, this is not good. If you are in Hobbs, in Lee County, yeah, southeastern Lee County, the tornado is over Hobbs. If you have not been to your safe spot in Hobbs, you need to be there now. That is a lowest floor, an interior room away from windows, basement if you got one. This is a serious situation. There's a tornado down in Hobbs. I gotta get my pen. Yeah, this is all of a sudden just ramped up. So if you are in Hobbs, in every inch of Hobbs, you need to be in a safe place now. Don't mess around. Because here is your rotation right here in Hobbs. Okay? Try and get that doesn't show much, does it? Okay, so now they went down to a severe thunderstorm warning now for this area with a tornado warning inside of that. That's inside of Hobbs. Now, I don't know if it's. I might not have a right radar site. Is that KMAF? Yeah. I don't know. It may have lifted. Okay. We'll just leave it at that. May have lifted, but if you are in Hobbs, you need to be in a safe place now. Lowest floor, an interior room away from windows, no mobile homes, no cars. Nobody should be traveling along US 62, State Route 208, County Road 61, State Route 18, or State Route 132, all in Hobbs until this storm passes. Is still confirmed down. Yeah, this was yeah. Starting to get a little messy. Let me see about reflectivity. Okay. It's probably down here. I'll draw about right there. Here's your hook, your inflow, and then your 6. And it'll be residing inside that 6. So, if you are in Hobbs, you need to be in a safe place now. If you're just listening now, you need to be in a safe place now. This is close to the Texas border. It does not go to the Texas border, but regardless, you need to be in a safe place now. Go back to velocity. So, trying to figure out where is this. So, towards and away. So, technically, this is the opposite. So, basically, it's down here. That's about right. Yeah, it's about right. So, if you're in the town of Hobbs, you need to be in a safe place now. Don't wait. Go now. It is literally entering the city limits now. Try and get my screen right here. There we go. So this is entering Hobbs. We will know in a few moments. What's velocity show? No, this might work. Oh, that's even worse. What in the world? Oh, that clearly moved north. Did it? Okay, so now it's on the northeastern side of Hobbs. Okay, so this is your area right in here. Got your inflow that's coming in. So yeah, if you are, nobody should be driving along US 62 going from west to east. You need to stop at the, geez. Okay, they run together. So I would say you would have to stop at the Lee County Airport going eastbound. Going westbound, I would stop at the state line. Well, heck, no. I would stop at Farm Road 3306 in Texas until this storm passes. Um, so that is the situation at the moment. Okay, I got my coalition. Got my coalition back. Doesn't appear down, but it was down at one point. Tornado warning continues for southeastern Lee County until 4 o'clock Mountain. And a confirmed tornado was still located over Hobbs. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, that's lower correlation coefficient there, 0.7. So mine just came up. Let me check reflectivity. So if you're in Hobbs, stay sheltered. Oh, and go to my other radar product. I think I'll have a hard time loading with this one. So we'll go to this one. So let's go to single site radar. Okay, it is north of Hobbs now. It's actually out of the tornado warning box. If you're in Hobbs, I give you an all clear. This is now in Texas. Still got your inflow here. Thing wrapping around here. Somewhere in there. Let me go to that's noisy now. So if you're in Hobbs, I give you an all clear. If you are traveling, you can continue travel on US 62. You can continue travel on State Route 18, State Route 132, County Route 61, and State Route 218. Um, so that is the story there. There's a severe thunderstorm warning that took its place in Lee County. No, that's a different one. This one's the one. Okay, so we're going to consider this tornado warning gone now. They replaced it with a big severe thunderstorm warning for Gaines County, Texas, and Lee County, New Mexico. For 1.5-inch diameter hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Take a broader look at things here. I gotta redo my so that is now considered gone. We just have 4 severe thunderstorm warnings now. And I have to write these down because I'm trying to keep notes of how many storms I'm covering today. So this is gone. I'm redoing that one. All these other ones are gone. My TV went stupid, so give me a second. So all those are gone now. And let me just, okay. And then just bear with me 1 second. I'm almost done. Okay. So this is what we got going on now. There are 4 severe thunderstorm warnings. We're going to go from top and work our way down. There's a severe thunderstorm warning here for Gaines, for Lee County, New Mexico, and Gaines County, Texas. It is now firmly in Gaines County, Texas now. So 1.5-inch diameter hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds are with the storm. Locations impacted will include Higginbotham and Knowles. If you are in any of those places, seek shelter. We're going to go to the next one, which is in Pecos and Terrell County, Texas, which is this one. This one is not as formidable as it was earlier, but the National Weather Service continues the warning for 1 3/4-inch diameter hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. That is labeled as a level 2 severe thunderstorm warning. Third one is back in Edie and Lee counties in New Mexico with a tornado possible tag on it, which is this one. Let me check my other product. Okay, so let me do some things here. Okay. So we are, okay, so let me back up. Okay. So let me go back to this. So this is your severe thunderstorm warning here. The system is suggesting 2-inch diameter hail here. And there may be a hook developing on the back side of this. Check velocity. It's back in here. Probably, let's see. Give me a second here. It may be down here, but it's probably passing off to the one down here. Probably doing the handoff. That's noisy, but there's nothing definitive. So there is no tornado down with that, but very large hail may be falling with that as we speak. So that's that storm. Our last one has a tornado possible tag, and it's this one here. And the tornado possible would be this little appendage out here. See velocity? Maybe. Broad at that. And nothing is down. So that is a severe thunderstorm warning for Lee County in New Mexico. So you are all up to date as far as that is concerned. So let me go to my other product here. There's an appendage down here. This has a better clear view of radar, really. And maybe something out here. Let me go to velocity, see what this shows. Maybe. There we go. Nothing on the northern one. Maybe something developing down here on the southern one. It looks roll to me. Ooh! There's some high winds there. Let me go to my other product here. Because that one kind of came up on velocities. Yeah. Let me measure. See what the measurement is in there. About 55 mile an hour winds in there. And roughly 60 mile an hour winds, maybe rotating a little bit. But again, that's 2-inch diameter hail there. 2.5. And Meso's up halfway. So this is a storm I'm going to keep an eye on. Right now. So you got this one up here. Turning into some sort of not MCS, but not supercell, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that. So go back to reflectivity. Click out here. So I'm concerned about this. I mean, you know. So anyway, so this is, you know, so that's the gist of everything at this moment. To step out of the room for a second. I'll be back. Stay tuned. I am back. Continuing to watch the storm here down in Lee County. With a tornado possible tag. There's a report of a tornado that touched down 2 miles south of Oil Center, North New Mexico by a storm chaser and he took multiple pictures and has a video of it. So there was a tornado that touched down just south of Oil Center not too long ago. Keeping an eye on both of these storms, because these storms are along the stationary boundary across the area. Once they cross into, get near the boundary, the vorticity could increase and might possibly produce a tornado. So the Gaines County, Texas, and Lee, New Mexico storm has expired. So we are down to 3 severe thunderstorm warnings, 2 of which have tornado possible tags with them. And those are the 2 that, one here and one down here. And then your other one is over here. And this was a storm that produced a brief tornado down here 2 miles south of Oil Center, New Mexico. So right now, we're just keeping an eye on these storms here. Check velocity I haven't seen that in a while. Probably broad rotation there, and nothing much up here. Let me get a higher tilt. That's better. These are, I wouldn't say not high base, but they're in terrain, a little bit of terrain. So some of the lower tilts will not register anything. So you have to tilt up to see what is there. As you can see on my screen, there's some storm spotters out here. Watching these storms right now. So if you're just tuning in, there was a brief tornado touchdown 2 miles south of Oil Center in New Mexico not too long ago. That storm is now into Texas. Scratched out the wrong one. This one's going. That one's still going. This one's still going, but I'm not going to rewrite it. But so the one that caused the brief touchdown of a tornado 2 miles south of Oil Center is now in Gaines County, Texas, where there's a severe thunderstorm warning. These two storms here have tornado possible tags with them. That's why I am paying attention to these specific ones at the moment. Um, so again, this is the two storms I am watching are the first one's in Edie and Lee counties in New Mexico, as producing 1.25 inch diameter hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. And the other one is strictly in Lee County with a tornado possible tag, 1 inch diameter hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds with a tornado possible tag on them. There's also a report up here, a couple of them really. There's a report of a 61-mile-an-hour wind gust 4 miles northeast of Shallow Water, Texas, in Lubbock County. This was this morning at 10:32, measured by a Mesonet station. And then there's one here, 4 miles southeast of Spade, Texas, with a 68-mile-an-hour wind gust at 10:02 this morning, reported by the public. There has been some flooding reports here in the Roswell area. And over here in the Lubbock area. So turn around, don't drown if you come across flooded roadways. There's also a couple reports of flooding here up along US 60 between Friona, Texas, and Clovis, New Mexico. So right now you are currently up to date on what is going on at this moment. I am still watching I just don't like the so reflectivity. So I'm using two radars. At the moment. This one has a better color configuration than the other one. Excuse me. So there's a message. All right, well, this is going to expire in a couple minutes, so I'm not going to read it. Let me put some stuff up here. Not that one. Okay, there we go. I'm just looking through some mesoscale discussions. This storm here not really. Let me try this. No, still the same thing. Okay. So now we are down to 2 severe thunderstorm warnings, which are ones with the tornado possible tags. So there is an update on the first one. This one here. The hail size has grown to 1 3/4 inch diameter hail. Still with 60-mile-an-hour winds. And the second one is still only 1 inch diameter hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. So the only update was this one. This one's producing 1 3/4 inch diameter hail now instead of the 1 1 1/4 inch hail that it was producing earlier. But going to continue to monitor this. let me take a broader view. So this is what's going on at the surface. We have a low pressure here in southwestern Oklahoma with a stationary front draped across southeastern New Mexico and western Texas. This has been a focal point. I'll draw it in here so that way you know what I'm talking about. So this is the temperatures north of this front have been in the 50s and 60s, 70s to the south. The stationary front is not moving. So this will be a focal point for any kind of supercell development to the south to head into that front and could cause some spin up tornadoes along with very large hail and damaging wind. The problem that we have is that there's been a lot of cloud cover in the warm sector today. So, and it took a while for that one storm to finally spin up a tornado 2 miles south of Oil Center not too long ago. So this severe thunderstorm warning continues until 4:45 Mountain for the next 9 minutes. Severe thunderstorm was located 23 miles west of Monument or 28 miles west of Eunice, moving northeast at 30. Golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. And it's over rural areas of Lee County. So there ain't nothing here that it is bothering at this time. But again, just like any storm, we'll continue to watch it until it is expired or another one will be issued. Odds are probably another one will probably be issued due to the size of the hail. And that may include Hobbs once again, where they where that tornadic storm went through a little while ago. Right now, I mean, there's nothing really too definitive as to let me check the outlooks. Haven't checked that. So that's hail. I want to know about this. So this is your risk area, okay, which goes from Oklahoma City all the way down to Pasos, back up to Lubbock, Odessa, Midland are all included. Hobbs as well. And your marginal risk is extended further out, a little bit north of Clovis, as far west as Carlsbad, and then south past Fort Stockton all the way down to what? Rio Grande Valley. And then that goes all the way up to the Kansas border, basically up to the Oklahoma-Kansas border. So that is your risk for today. Tornado risk, a 5% chance where the tornado watch is currently in effect. 2% all the way up from Oklahoma City all the way down to Fort Stockton. Wind risk, 5% chance of wind exceeding 60 miles an hour or greater from, we'll just say, the Rio Grande all the way up to Oklahoma-Kansas border, with 15% risk from Oklahoma City down to La Mesa, Big Spring, and Plains in Texas. Excuse me. And then your hail risk is down here where the large hail has been falling in this 10% hatched area underneath the 15% chance of hail exceeding 1 inch in diameter. In this hatched area, you could have hailstones as high as 2 inches, 2.5 inches in diameter. We had instances of 2.5 inch diameter earlier today. So that is your risk that is currently in effect. Oh, and the 5% risk goes all the way up to the Oklahoma-Kansas border, all the way down to the Rio Grande. So that is your risk for today. Right now, we are currently watching a couple of cells, one out here northwest of Lovington, and one out here in rural Lee County in New Mexico. Flip over to my other source. Now we got, so they updated this warning. Tornado possible tag is still there. Only 1 inch diameter hail and 60 mile an hour winds, so no changes there. This one's still producing 1 3/4 inch diameter hail and 60 mile an hour winds. This expires in 3 minutes. We will see if it gets extended to the north and east. There are currently only 2 severe thunderstorm warnings that are currently in effect. The tornado watch continues until 9 o'clock Eastern. That may get canceled sooner if we don't get the storms blossoming. So Edie County is out of the first warning, is just strictly in Lee County. So we have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings, both in Lee County, both with tornado possible tags on it. So I'm just looking. Let me run this. See if there's any kind of boundary setting up. I don't want 250 frames. We'll go 21. There appears to be some sort of cap that is preventing the southern storms to maintain itself heading to the northeast. Um, Now we are down to 1 severe thunderstorm warning. And that is, so this one's gone. Oh, and we're back up to 2 now. So we got, so it handed off to another, so this is for Lee County again. With a tornado possible tag. Still producing 1 3/4 inch diameter hail. 60-mile-an-hour winds. And that's a level 2. So at 446 Mountain, severe thunderstorm is located 15 miles west of Eunice Airport or 19 miles west of Eunice, moving northeast at 30. This is all radar indicated. So Locations impacted include Hobbs, Eunice, Monument, Nadine, Humboldt City, Eunice Airport, Knowles, Lee County Regional Airport, Industrial Air Park, and Oil Center. So that is your new severe thunderstorm warning for Lee County in New Mexico. Basically, they took that all the way up to the Texas-New Mexico line. Let's look at velocity. Well, that may be something to that. So I need to dissect some of this here. 69. Ooh, 80 mile an hour. Okay, we have a tornado warning, which I knew. That's why I went dissecting, because it looked suspicious to me, and they popped a warning. This is radar indicated. So this is a tornado warning for Lee County. Severe thunderstorm capable to 13 miles west of Eunice Airport, 17 miles west of Eunice, moving northeast at 30. Eunice Airport at 5 o'clock. Other locations include Oil Center and Lee County Regional Airport. So there's a tornado warning now for Lee County. So now we're going to go down and start inspecting. This is what I was looking at, and there's nothing down, so far so good. But this was concerning. That's why I went investigating, and sure enough, they popped that tornado warning. So again, it's near the stationary front, so being that it was near the stationary front, that enough rotation got ingested to it to cause a tornado warning to be posted. So now we will run with this. So this is a tornado warning now for Lee County in New Mexico. If you are in Oil Center, Monument, Go to your safe place now. That is a small room a small interior room on the lowest floor, away from windows. No mobile homes, no cars. Nobody should be traveling along Highway 176, period, until this storm passes. And that will go for County Highway 8. Or, so, okay, so they're saying New Mexico Highway 8. So, Highway 8 and Highway 176, there should be no travel until this storm passes. Looked like it tightened up. And then no debris. Hmm. There's a tornado warning for Lee County in New Mexico. If you are in Oil Center, Monument, you should be in a safe place now. Basement, if you got one. If not, small room on the lowest floor, away from windows. No mobile homes, no cars. Nobody should be traveling along State Route 176 or State Route 8, period, until this storm passes. It is still radar indicated. So far, so good. But again, if you're in this warning, make sure you're in a safe place. That looks kind of suspicious. Earlier today, there was a tornado that touched down 2 miles south of Oil Center. Looks like at the intersection of New Mexico Highways 176 and 8. And right now, there should be no traffic on those highways until this storm passes. It is currently crossing Highway 176 as we speak. Are there any other towns? No. So this is the area that we're looking at. So let me look at velocity off of here. So it's this is what they're marking, and it's moving to the northeast. So Oil Center, no doubt, you need to be in a safe place now. Interior room on the lowest floor, away from windows. No mobile homes, no cars. Nobody should be traveling along Highway 176 or 8 until this storm passes. Check coalition coefficient. Nothing definitive. Again, I'm using 2 radar products, so if one, whoa. Holy smokes. Okay, so there is a tornado down. Now, there's a tornado down now in Lee County. Again, this is second one. A confirmed tornado has been reported by weather spotters. So there it is. There's your tornado. It has not crossed Highway 176 yet, so no travel on Highway 176 until this storm passes. So this is your tornado. No, it's not. That's just clear air. So let me go to my other product. So so here? It has to be here because all the storm chasers are now on Highway 176 booking it out of there. So they're probably going to wait. It's not too definitive now. Let me go to my other product. Let me check this. Yeah, that's clear air. So I got to look over here. They're saying it's down, but I can't see it. Hey, they say it's down, and we're going to run with it that it's down. So, I just don't know where it is. Rain wrap? So they did an update on this tornado warning. It does continue until 5:15 Mountain for East Central Lee County. Excuse me. At 4:59, which was about 10 minutes ago, confirmed tornado was located 8 miles west of Eunice Airport, or 13 miles west of Eunice, moving northeast at 30. Weather spotters continue to report a tornado. This tornado will be near Eunice Airport around 5:05, Monument around 5:10, which should be about now. So let's head up that way. Well, technically, Monument could be anywhere. It's actually more. Let me see something. Okay. Looks like it's in here. Yeah. Okay. Probably north of Oil Center. Maybe. No. um, I don't know if it's still down or not. Would be what? In here? And it's chased them down Highway 176, it looks like. May not be on the ground anymore. So this is now down up to 2-inch hail. And tornado expired. So tornado expired. Let's see. Lee and Lee. So this one's up to 2 inches. Still moving 30. Northeast 35 now. This one's up to 1¼ inch hail. 60. And that is moving northeast 30. So the tornado warning has expired. We have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings that are still in effect for Lee County. This one and then it's this one. They both have tornado possible tags. They both still have tornado possible tags on both of these. So nothing with that one. This one's about to cross the front. But still has 82-mile-an-hour winds. Up off the ground. Actually, not no more. So take a bigger view, take this thing off. And these go for 25 more minutes. Really? Yeah, okay. These go for 25 more minutes. Once that storm crosses the front, the risk of tornado from that storm will pretty much go down. Um, we don't have any other. Let me see about. You know what I need to do? I'm going to change to a bigger. Go this way. See if I can spot some. So the hail has come down with that. This one is only, and the hail came down with that. Now 1.97, still 2 inches. Okay. The only reason why I'm quiet is there's only two severe thunderstorm warnings, both with just large hail, and there's no risk of a tornado. At the moment. Then again, there's this over here by north of Jones City. And there is, so tornado possible tag is still up with this storm, still creating 2-inch diameter hail and wind gusts to 60 miles an hour. I'm trying to get it, not letting me get to. Let me get up here. There we go. So, National Weather Service in Midland and Odessa has issued a flash flood warning for east central Lee County and southeastern New Mexico until 8:30 Mountain. At 5:26 Mountain, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the Warren area. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 2 inches an hour, and flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Locations that will experience flash flooding include Hobbs, Nadine, Monument, Humboldt City, Lee County Regional Airport, and Industrial Air Park. And this includes the following streams and drainages: the Monument Draw and Seminole Draw. So if you encounter flooded roadways, turn around, don't drown. I'm highlighting all the highways here. State Highway 18, State Highway 8, and US 62. State Highway 132. State Highway 208, US 180 / US 62. Those are the highways that are inside this flash flood warning. The 2 severe thunderstorm warnings are still in effect for 15 more minutes. And I don't know if we're going to have any more after that. Because switch to the Lubbock radar. Um, yeah, I mean, there is nothing. Let's see. Do this one. I mean, there's nothing to the south that's coming. There is a boundary laid out in the warm sector south of Midland. Don't know if that's going to be able to come up this far north and trigger more storms, but saw something interesting. Let me see something here. Okay, so there is a boundary that's heading to the south. I will point it out to you. This kind of line that's heading this way. So there is an outflow boundary that has crossed into the warm sector of the front. And the front has turned all blue, I believe. Yeah, that front turns all blue. So now we got an outflow boundary that's heading south towards Midland. Um, Okay, so now we got a tornado warning. This is for so there is a tornado warning now for Lee County in New Mexico, Gaines County, and Andrews County in Texas. And that goes until 7 Central, 6 Mountain. Let's stop it. Stop that. Go in for deeper look into this. Check velocity. Okay, it's somewhere in here. Somewhere. Probably in this area here. Doesn't look like it's down. So this is a tornado warning now for Andrews and Gaines County in Texas and Lee County in New Mexico. If you are in nowhere, let me see about the other product. I don't even think there's any towns in here. No, this is all rural area. And then on top of that, they issued a severe thunderstorm warning. So, heck. Let's see here. Go velocity. Wow. Yeah, right here. I'll circle it on the screen. This is it right here. That's dry air. Is that dry air? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's dry air. So this is a tornado warning now for Andrews, Gaines County in Texas, and Lee County in New Mexico until 7 Central. And there is a new severe thunderstorm warning. Oh, that was the one that replaced, that's on top of the tornado warning. So, severe thunderstorm warning. And that is for the same counties. So the severe thunderstorm warning that is on top of the tornado warning is for the same counties: Lee County, New Mexico, Andrews and Gaines County in Texas. And that goes until 7:45 Central, 6:45 Mountain. There may be a tornado down. Give me a second with this. This storm is producing 3-inch diameter hail along with 60-mile-an-hour winds. So if you have anything that is outside, like your car, make sure you get that into a carport because that will be highly damaged. Then you got a rear flank gust front right down below that. Is that in that hole? Yeah, that's in that hole. Let me go to my other product. That's messy. So 3. I have 4. Which one's gone now? That one. That one. Lee 2-inch diameter. Okay, so the one on up here is gone. This one's gone.
Your video?
Yeah. Uh, do we have mayonnaise?
What?
Do we have mayonnaise?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Salad dressing. But it's mayonnaise.
Okay. Okay. I won't make myself tuna fish. That's why I asked.
Oh, what? Oh. Crap.
What?
I changed the pots back. Tonight.
Not right now.
Well, later tonight. But that affects the damn portables. I have to remember. They don't automatically go back.
Mm.
Or that run for a while. So.
Mm-hmm. If you were wondering who I was talking to my roommate.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. There was nobody watching anyway, so don't worry. They come and go, so. Let's see. Let me go to my other product. Nothing down. So this is a tornado warning now, or still in effect for Lee County, New Mexico, and Andrews and Gaines County in Texas. Is radar indicated? I believe so. Well, I know that's it. Yeah, it's still radar indicated. Storm is located 7 miles northeast of Eunice, moving east at 35. So I'm flipping through. Wow. Maybe it'll be interesting. So I'm going to point out a couple things. This is where I'm looking at. And there is a slight negative value. But it's not definitive. So if you're in this tornado warning, I should have done this sooner. If you are in this tornado warning, lowest floor and interior room away from windows, no mobile homes, no cars. Nobody should be traveling along Highway 181 in Texas. Until this storm passes. Still don't have a I don't have a coalition hole. So I mean, you know, go away. Um, they updated the severe thunderstorm warning, so I will look at that. So now it has dropped to 1.75 inch hail. It's moving east at 30 still. And my other product. Wow. Holy smokes. Broad? So this tornado warning expires in 7 minutes. It has a TVS. So it has a higher likelihood of a tornado. Still that is 111 miles an hour. Okay. The tornado warning has expired. And this one is gone as well. So we only have one severe thunderstorm warning. Get off this junk. Take this off. I'm going to stretch my legs for a minute. I will be back. Stay tuned. I am back. We still have one severe thunderstorm warning. It is this one here. There was a report of 3-inch diameter hail 2 miles north of Eunice, New Mexico, in Lee County. Reported by a storm chaser. And the pictures of the hail are on social media. So 3-inch diameter hail, not too far from Eunice. There was also 1.25-inch diameter hail 4 miles southwest of Oil Center, New Mexico, in Lee County, reported by a storm chaser as well. And farther to the west, there was 1-inch diameter hail 7 miles west of Oil Center, New Mexico, in Lee County, also reported by storm chasers. So the storm went from 1 to 1.25 to, here's a report here, 1.5-inch diameter hail 2 miles northwest of Eunice in New Mexico, Lee County, reported by storm chasers. So it went from 1 inch to 1.25 to 1.5 to 3-inch diameter hail with this storm that is now currently in Texas. Here is your outflow boundary heading to the southwest towards Midland, Odessa National Weather Service office. We'll see what that does when it interacts with the warm, humid air. Still some broad rotation with this. So severe thunderstorm warning continues with tornado possible tag for Gaines and Andrews County in Texas. There are a group of storm spotters looking at the storm right now. Has broad rotation. Let me go to my other source here. So this is not as good as the other one. So we'll go back to this one. This thunderstorm warning will expire in 41 minutes. So this is one of those long severe thunderstorm warnings. Still has a TVS with it. Still broad rotation, not entirely tight. Even with that scan now, it's more broader than it was. So seems like the risk of a tornado is diminishing with this storm, but large hail and damaging winds are still possible with this as it continues moving to the east at 30 miles an hour. The hail size has decreased to 1.25 inch size hail, along with 60-mile-an-hour winds. And it's still moving east at 30. All the rest of the storms are below severe limits. And we have storms that are firing to this south and west in the warm, humid air down here near Kermit. Take a look at the attributes here. It's still below severe limits, so we will keep an eye on this as it treks to the north and east at about 25 to 30 miles an hour. I'm going to put this in motion. And here's the outflow boundary heading down to the south and west. So we will see how that will interact in the coming minutes. So still broad rotation with this. Still has a TVS with it. Check on the attributes. The Mason number has fallen from an 8 to a 5. Again, still broad rotation. nothing appears down. So we, you know, that's in dry air. So we'll continue to watch this. As this is a supercell here in Western Texas. The large hail shaft of this will be crossing Highway US 385 shortly. So for those of you that are traveling up and down US 385 from Seminole down to Andrews or vice versa, you will encounter some large hail to the south of Seminole. We'll broaden out a little bit. See what else is going on. Still have the tornado watch in effect. And that goes until (9 o'clock) Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Mountain. Let's see if there's any mesoscale discussions. this severe thunderstorm warning may get extended farther into Texas. That remains to be seen. Currently, there's a severe thunderstorm warning for Andrews and Gaines County in Texas. Gaines County, yeah. And this expires in 30 minutes. Take a look at velocity. Haven't looked at that in a while. Looks like broad rotation, but the winds seem to be higher on the north end of the rotation. Sample some of this. Apparently have winds about 40 miles an hour, 55 miles an hour. Oh, there was a 62 mile an hour wind right there. So 60 mile an hour winds, yeah, that's, you know, that's in there. I mean, outbound winds are still high too. 67 miles an hour. So it is still a severe thunderstorm. In all intents and purposes. So make sure you are sheltered from this storm. That's interesting. Nothing down. Okay. So it was interesting to say the least because there was a heightened area here, but it's not where everything, where the winds are tight. Maybe strengthening. But we'll see. Right now, it's just a severe thunderstorm warning for 1¼ inch size hail and 60 mile an hour winds. If there's an update, now it's still 1¼ inch size hail and 60 mile an hour winds. So zoom out a little bit. You got a couple of storms down here. This one is north of Kermit. Starting to get that look. Yeah. Excuse me. Check velocity. It's all in the hail shaft. So if you are northwest or north of Kermit, be wary that storm is around. check out the height of these storms. Storms are 52,000 feet. This storm in particular is 52,000 feet. So they are very tall. Whoa. That's not where I wanted to be. It's down here. So severe thunderstorm warning continues for Andrews and Gaines County in Texas for the next 22 minutes till 8:45 Eastern, 7:45 Central, 6:45 Mountain. Just broad rotation with this. It does have a tornado possible tag with it. Just double check and make sure it's still there, and then it is. We're going to check social media here. See what I can muster up with any of these storms here. So about an hour ago, um, they captured a storm chaser captured the tornado warned storm. Um, West of Eunice, New Mexico. And apparently it had kicked up some dust in the agriculture area. No funnel was down with that. Could have been an invisible funnel, but so there was some video evidence of that being down via storm media or social media when that went through there a little while ago. This storm has completely broadened now. So I think tornado tag is now gone. No, it's still there, but 17 more minutes for this severe thunderstorm warning. It's starting to gust out because they're a little bit. So here is that outflow boundary, which is actually, get rid of that, has backed into that storm. So as that continues to move to the south and west, we will see what happens with any storms that interact with that outflow boundary and see if any storms can get going south of the cold front. Yeah, that outflow boundary just did a number on that cell. This is the outflow boundary I've been talking about. And that outflow boundary just killed that supercell. But it's still severe warned, so if you're in the path of that storm, stay sheltered. if there are no more severe thunderstorm warnings or tornado warnings, I'm going to end this live stream, gather up some fresh information, and we'll post a video of my findings. A little after this live stream. And if any storms get going, I will be back. So that is the current thinking right now. Wait and see what happens with this. It's still showing a TVS, but it's up to a 7. So I mean, I don't know. I think that outflow boundary just did a number on it. Or it might enhanced it. Might have enhanced it. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, that's 106 miles an hour there on that couplet. That could be down. No, that's in. Well, that's 106. No. Whoa. Whoa, Nelly. That's 100. That's 119. Let's see. there may be something here, but not 100% positive. If I put on reflectivity, it's right where it's supposed to be. On velocity, you know. Then your correlation coefficient, you know. But again, can't really say much about that. So the tornado possibility is gone. The whole thing's gone. So this whole thing is gone and is replaced with a severe thunderstorm warning for Gaines and Dawson County in Texas, and for 1.25 inch size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. But I'm watching this. So that is just a severe thunderstorm warning. So with that, I'm going to end this live stream. I will be back if anything significant starts happening. But with that, hope you all have a safe evening, and I will be back with further updates.